Have you ever wondered what the future holds for bitcoins? Is it a bubble waiting to burst, or the currency of the future? Welcome to the enigmatic world of bitcoins, a realm where digital gold meets cutting-edge technology, where the rules of traditional finance are rewritten every day. Bitcoins, the first and the most prominent cryptocurrency, has garnered a lot of attention in recent years. It was once a fringe concept, a curious experiment in the digital realm. But today, it is a significant player in the global financial landscape. Born in the aftermath of the global financial crisis in 2008, Bitcoins were initially greeted with skepticism and suspicion. But they have come a long way since then. They have weathered the storms of volatility, regulatory scrutiny, and public skepticism, emerging stronger and more resilient. Today, Bitcoins are not just an alternative investment. They are a symbol of a new financial order. The evolution of Bitcoins has been nothing short of dramatic. From being worth less than a penny in 2009 to reaching an all-time high of nearly $60,000 in 2021, the journey of Bitcoins has been a roller coaster ride of epic proportions. This meteoric rise has captivated the imagination of investors, technologists, and the general public alike. The current state of Bitcoins is an interesting mix of promise and uncertainty. On one hand, we have seen an increasing acceptance of Bitcoins, with major companies and financial institutions embracing it. On the other hand, the volatile nature of Bitcoins, coupled with regulatory uncertainties, has given rise to apprehensions about its future. The potential of Bitcoins is immense. It has the power to revolutionize the way we transact, invest, and even think about money. It represents a new paradigm of decentralized finance, where power is distributed and trust is built on code and consensus rather than centralized institutions. But the real question remains, where is all this leading us? Is the future of Bitcoins bright or bleak? As we delve deeper into this digital odyssey, we will attempt to decode the mystery that is Bitcoins. So buckle up and get ready for a fascinating journey into the world of Bitcoins. To understand the future, we must first understand the past. Let's take a moment to journey back in time. The year was 2008, and the world was reeling from a financial crisis. Amidst this chaos, a ray of hope emerged in the form of a white paper, authored by the elusive Satoshi Nakamoto. This document introduced to the world a revolutionary concept: Bitcoin, a decentralized digital currency. Fast forward to 2009, the first block of Bitcoin, famously known as the Genesis block, was mined. This marked the birth of Bitcoin's blockchain, a public ledger where all confirmed transactions from the start of Bitcoin's creation are stored. In the following year, 2010, Bitcoin saw its first commercial transaction. A Florida man bought 2 pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoins. Today, those Bitcoins would be worth millions. This transaction marked a significant milestone, as it signified Bitcoin's potential as a medium of exchange. As years passed, Bitcoin faced numerous challenges, from regulatory issues to cyber attacks. Yet, it not only survived, but thrived. In 2017, Bitcoin reached an all-time high, crossing the $20,000 mark. It was a watershed moment, cementing Bitcoin's place in the financial world. However, Bitcoin's journey has not been smooth sailing. It has seen dramatic price fluctuations, with values soaring high and plummeting low, often in short periods. It's this volatility that has made Bitcoin a subject of intense debate and scrutiny. Yet, despite the hurdles and volatility, Bitcoin has shown resilience. It has evolved from an obscure internet oddity to a widely accepted form of digital currency. Its underlying technology, blockchain, has opened up a new world of possibilities, influencing industries beyond finance. As we stand on the brink of a new era, Bitcoin continues to defy expectations. It has overcome numerous hurdles, and in doing so, has proven its potential to revolutionize the way we perceive and use money. With such a dynamic past, the future of Bitcoins is bound to be interesting. Could Bitcoins replace traditional currency in the future? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Or perhaps we should say, the million Bitcoin question. The potential for Bitcoins to take over as a future currency is certainly tangible. Let's delve into why this might be the case. The first advantage that comes to mind is decentralization. Unlike traditional currencies, which are controlled by central banks, Bitcoins operate on a decentralized network. This means that no single entity has control over the currency, providing a level of autonomy and freedom that traditional currencies simply can't match. But that's not all. Bitcoins also offer an unparalleled level of transparency. The blockchain technology behind Bitcoins records every transaction on a public ledger. This means that, unlike traditional banking systems where transactions can be hidden or obscured, with Bitcoins, everything is out in the open. This level of transparency could revolutionize the way we view and use money, paving the way for a more honest and accountable financial system. Now, let's talk about growth. Since its inception, Bitcoin has shown an impressive potential for growth. From being worth just a few cents in the late 2000s to reaching an all-time high of nearly $65,000 in April 2021, the value of Bitcoin has skyrocketed. While it's important to remember that past performance is not indicative of future results, the potential for growth that Bitcoin has shown is certainly enticing. However, like any other investment, Bitcoins come with their own set of risks. Price volatility, regulatory changes, and technological vulnerabilities are just a few of the challenges that Bitcoin holders may face in the future. But despite these risks, the advantages of Bitcoins, decentralization, transparency, and potential for growth cannot be overlooked. These characteristics, unique to Bitcoins, could make it a strong contender to replace traditional currencies in the future. If these advantages are anything to go by, Bitcoins could very well be the currency of the future. But whether or not this will happen, only time will tell. So, stay tuned, keep learning, and keep exploring the fascinating world of cryptocurrencies. However, like all good things, Bitcoins too come with their share of potential pitfalls. One of the most prominent challenges that Bitcoin faces is its extreme volatility. The value of Bitcoins can fluctuate wildly, sometimes within just a matter of hours. This makes it a risky investment, particularly for those who are not prepared to weather such dramatic ups and downs. If you're considering investing in Bitcoin, you must be ready to tolerate these rollercoaster-like price swings. Another significant concern is the lack of regulation. Bitcoin operates independently of a central bank, which means there's no governing body to oversee its operation and enforce rules. This lack of regulation can lead to uncertainties and potential risks. For instance, if something goes wrong, who do you turn to for help? With traditional banking, there's a clear path to follow. But with Bitcoin, the waters are much murkier. Then there's the potential for misuse. The anonymous nature of Bitcoin transactions makes it an attractive option for illicit activities. From money laundering to funding illegal activities, the dark side of Bitcoin is a reality that we cannot ignore. It's essential to remember that while Bitcoin offers many advantages, it can also be used in ways that are harmful to individuals and society. Moreover, the environmental impact of Bitcoin cannot be overlooked. The process of Bitcoin mining consumes a massive amount of energy, contributing significantly to our global carbon footprint. As we become more conscious of our impact on the environment, this aspect of Bitcoin is increasingly coming under scrutiny. Finally, we must consider the digital nature of Bitcoin. While this offers convenience, it also carries risks. What if you lose access to your digital wallet? Or what if it gets hacked? These are potential pitfalls that can't be overlooked. Despite these potential downfalls, the future of Bitcoins remains promising. The key is to approach it with an open mind, understanding its benefits and risks, and making informed decisions. After all, every investment comes with its share of risks and rewards. What do experts have to say about the future of Bitcoins? Well, let's delve into the minds of the mavens in the field of cryptocurrency. These are the individuals who have been knee-deep in the crypto world, understanding its intricacies and predicting its path. Firstly, we have the optimists, who see a bright future for Bitcoins. They believe that as the world continues to digitalize, the role of cryptocurrencies will only become more prominent. Tim Draper, a renowned venture capitalist, predicts that Bitcoin will hit a staggering seven-figure valuation within the next few years. He believes that the decentralized nature of Bitcoins and blockchain technology will revolutionize the financial industry, much like the internet did for information. On the other hand, we have the cautious experts who warn us about the potential pitfalls. They point out that Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general are still relatively new concept. As such, they are subject to extreme volatility. Moreover, they highlight that regulatory uncertainty could pose significant challenges. Nouriel Roubini, a well-known economist, even goes as far as to call Bitcoin a bubble that could burst anytime. However, even among the cautious, there's an understanding that Bitcoins hold potential. They agree that while Bitcoins may not replace traditional currencies, they could very well coexist. They could serve as a digital gold, a store of value in times of financial uncertainty. Furthermore, many experts underline the importance of Bitcoins in facilitating financial inclusion. They could provide banking services to the unbanked and underbanked populations around the globe, breaking down barriers to financial access. So, as we look to the future, it seems Bitcoins are here to stay. But, as with all investments, it's important to do your research and tread carefully. Remember, the future is not written in stone, and while predictions can guide us, they should never dictate our actions. After all, the world of cryptocurrencies is as unpredictable as it is exciting.